Oh, hello. This is Tak Chung from Walk with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share.
Well, I have never used garbanzo bean in stir fry until recently. I have a friend who immigrated from Lebanon and he loved garbanzo beans. After he adopted my fast cooking system, he asked me would it be possible for him to stir fry with a garbanzo bean. So this is the dish that we came up together and it really tastes pretty good. The template of this dish is stir fry ground pork with tofu. I substitute tofu with garbanzo beans. It seems to be a natural substitution because they both have rich nutritional values. The first step of this template is to stir fry some chopped onion. Well, if you don't have any chopped onions at hand, you can substitute with some minced garlic. This is really not a critical ingredient. In fact, you can omit it completely if you don't have any on hand. Next, I'm going to use about 8 ounces of ground pork. However, you can replace it with ground beef as well. Personally, I prefer ground pork because the ground pork actually gives a little bit better flavor to the dish. I like the texture of the ground pork better than the ground beef. You know, the wok is perfect for making this dish because there's a plenty of space allow you to break up the ground pork that will help them to cook much quicker. The constant stirring facilitates the speed of the cooking. You will notice that quite often when you cook ground meat, the meat gets burned to the bottom of the wok. I find that by adding a small amount of water to the burnt material, you can easily dissolve them. When you're together with the wok spatula, you can scrape them off readily. This is a very nice little trick to have. Next, I add 1 can of garbanzo bean. Make sure you drain the fluid first. The garbanzo bean is already cooked, so all you have to do is basically to warm them up. You notice that there's some more things are burned to the bottom of the wok. Here's another demonstration of using my water trick to clean off those burnt material. Next, I'm going to add some dark soy sauce that will provide both the flavor as well color to the dish. To provide additional saltiness to the dish, I add some light soy sauce. Well, this is exactly what I would do if I cook this dish with tofu. Okay, by now the dish is almost done. I'm going to do a quick taste test. I decided that I'm going to add a little bit more seasoning to the dish. So I grabbed my masala daba. I started with some lemon pepper, some mushroom seasoning, and then some paprika and garlic powder, ginger powder, and cumin. My goal in this dish is that I want to create a really complex flavor. Having the masala daba is really handy. It allows me to pick and choose what I want. I have a lot of experience with all these seasonings and I know it will turn out great. Based on its appearance, the dish looking pretty good. I think it would taste wonderful as well. Well, since it's a fusion approach, I'm going to add a little bit sugar to it as well. That will make the dish have more of a teriyaki flavor. The sugar tends to stick and burn to the bottom of the wok, so I use my water cleaning trick to get rid of anything that burned. The dish is done. I'm garnish the dish first with some scallions. It is followed by some colored bell pepper. The scallion and the colored bell pepper will both add texture and flavor to the dish, but most importantly, they really brighten the dish with beautiful color. In my prep each week, I always have some scallions and some colored bell pepper on hand, specifically for this reason. Like they often said, you not only taste food with your tongue, but also you taste food with your eyes as well. The cook time of this dish is very fast. It only takes about 7 minutes. This dish is basically using the same template as I cook a ground pork with tofu, except I substituted the tofu with garbanzo beans. After we tried this dish several times, both my friend and I really enjoy the garbanzo bean in this particular format. And we both agree that this is going to be a keeper.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please click like, subscribe, and share.